Hey everybody, it's Sarah from Simply Sara Stampin again. I'm here to show you a fall card that I created. I created this card also for the Designer's Showcase. I think that's what it was called, that Fun Stamper's Journey is doing. I did not get picked. I said that in a previous video, but I still had fun creating a couple of cards, and I just wanted to show you this fall card that I created right here, and it's got a little bit of mixed media on the back, and I want to show you how I created that and see if I can get some of that shimmer to show through, but just so you can see how shiny it is. I love the look of that. I don't know why. I don't wear it. I'm pretty plain when I dress, but when it comes to my cards, I definitely like to make some pretty fancy cards. Anyway, I used the stamp set Autumn Days, and I just wanted to show you another set that Fun Stamper's Journey has out in their Journey Holidays Inspiration and Trends mini catalog, and that is called Hello Fall. This one is solid images, whereas Autumn Days you can color that in. Either way, you can make some wonderful fall cards with that, or with both of those sets. And I want to show you how I did this background right here. I used some modeling paste that Fun Stamper's Journey has, and I actually used an embossing folder to kind of help with that. I think this is called corrugated board, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to quickly show you how I created that and how I got the colors on that are on the card. So I started out with a piece of buttercream cardstock. I honestly don't remember what the dimensions are. If I think about it, I will put it on the video. You want to keep your modeling paste sealed pretty good. It will dry out if you don't. So I kept this silver piece. I kept the piece that you saw me pull out right there, and I close it tightly because I do not want this drying up on me. So I just grab this modeling paste, plop it on my buttercream cardstock, and I don't remember what this tool is called, a little spatula or something, and I use that to spread the modeling paste all over the cardstock. And it does not need to be neat by any stretch of the means at all. That's what's kind of fun about it. It is a messy process, and you don't have to worry about that mess at all because you're going to be squishing stuff into it anyway. It's going to get a lot messier, let me tell you. Anyway, there we go. Looks like I've pretty much got it all over here. Probably should have had some paper towels underneath this. I clean this little spatula off as soon as I am done using it. Get my lid on nice and tight before I put it away. And grab a Kleenex here. Like I said, I clean my stuff off right away. I do not like trying to scrape it off later on. So there we go, nice and clean. And that is where this corrugated embossing folder comes in. You can really use either side. I made the original card and another sample. I'm really not even sure which sides I used on them, but I just took it and put it over top of this, pressed it down, and then it gives it, kind of that look. It's not going to be exactly the same because obviously you've got something wet underneath it and you're going to be pulling it off, literally prying it off actually. And then when you do that, you've got the look of it. In some spots you can see where it came off. That is totally okay. You're not looking for any type of perfection here at all. Let me wipe off this a little bit so that dries. And the next thing I am going to do, I am going to pause this video and I am cleaning my embossing folder because that is not anything that I want stuck in there. That'll be a bear to get out. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back with my embossing folder nice and clean and ready to go for the next thing I use it for. All right, now to get this color, I used quite a few different things. I used some color splash. I start with the shimmer gold, and the reason I start with that is that was just the color that I wanted to be the strongest. And I also, when that's wet and I start putting the other colors on, I'm going to be putting a little bit of green olive, and then I'm going to be using some sparkle silk. I'm going to be using the, let's see here, gold silk. Got to make sure you shake those really well. Also cranberry bliss and citrus cooler. So yeah, for this, you definitely want to, sorry, squeaky chair here. You definitely have to have something when you spritz this, and you don't want to spritz it with a flat surface here, because learning from experience, I did that and it went everywhere. So what I'll do is I am going to hold this up, and you know, when I do it just a little bit, it kind of blobs. When I really squeeze it, it goes all over. I've come to realize that I don't care really how it looks. It's a mixed media look, and it's going to do what it's going to do. So let's see if I can still get this in the picture and just, okay. Yeah, this one, it's really spreading it on. Here we go. And if I just do it a little bit, it kind of blobs it a little bit, and that's okay. I want that look also. So there we go. We've got a bunch of gold on it, and most of it is wet. And then I did the green olive. I did a sample last night so I'd have a dry piece if I didn't, or if I had time to just do the video all in one sitting, which I'm probably not going to have time to do. I spritzed that and got a lot of green on it. So for this, I guess I need a little more. I'm just going to try and shake some spots on here instead of spritzing it. There we go. And that'll spread a little bit. And I'll do the same thing with all of the other color silks that I have. And I am going to go wash my hands a second. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I have clean hands again, except my fingernails. They have a little bit of cool pool on them from sponging in my previous video, but that's alright. We'll survive. What I'm going to do now is I am going to let this just go ahead and dry. I wanted to show you a sample that I made last night. This one really spread around, and let me tell you, I got this pretty wet. You can see on the back side how much it soaked through. I love the look of it. Like I said, every one you do is going to turn out differently, so I'll probably end up creating a card with this one, and I think I'm going to go ahead and let the sample I just made dry. I need to head off to work, and when I get done, I will have a dry piece for you, and I will show you how I watercolored on my leaves here to get the look that I did, and we'll finish that card off later tonight. Okay, let's move on. We need to create the leaves here, and I used watercolor paper to do that. Fun Stamper's Journey has watercolor paper. Oh, I don't remember what they call it, but I don't happen to have any right now. I ran out, so I have to make do with some of the other stuff that I have been using for quite a few years. And I am going to, I think I'm going to do the watercolor on the paper first, and then I will stamp the images. That way I can kind of pick where I want the color to be on the leaves. And honestly, I do not remember if I used watercolor pencils, if I used the color splash, the different color splashes, or if I used the new color, liquid color that Fun Stamper's Journey has. But I'm going to go with the liquid color. Okay, now we need to let those dry. Actually, I'm probably going to dry them. I'm back and I have the watercolor paper all dry. So now I need to stamp the images, and I am using dark roast. Okay, I really like how they turned out. I like the colors on this one. I love the color of the oak also. This one's a little bit funky, but I think I'm going to spritz them all with just a touch of the shimmer gold. Okay, I like how that looks, so we're going to let that dry a minute. And while those are drying, I am going to attach this piece to dark roast cardstock. So I hope you enjoyed watching me create kind of a mixed media background, also doing a little bit of watercolor, showing you how I use my twine and attach that. And I'll probably make this into a birthday card. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I created, and I will catch you later with another video.